Hey guys, in this video lesson we are going to discuss a very interesting topic, and we will discuss modals of probability. When we use modals of probability, we talk about speculating, deducting, and being certain about something. For example, in the present or something that has happened in the past. The modals of probability are used in the sentence to show the level of certainty, the level of how probable something is to happen. So first, let's talk about modals of probability for the present, to speculate on the present events. When we are certain about the cause of something, we use must and can't, especially when we are guessing about the reasons of why something is happening right now. We're talking about the present, right? And all the rest of the modals are somewhere in between. May, might, could, should, will. And to talk about the present, we use modals and bare infinitive itself. Just simple bare infinitive. For example, imagine that you are wondering why it's so hot in your apartment. Here are some phrases of speculation. You will see the level of certainty in these phrases. For example, the air conditioning must be off, right? So I have the air conditioner, it must be off, I'm sure, because it's really hot in here. Or the air conditioner might need more time to work properly. So I'm supposing, I'm not really sure. It might need more time, or maybe it's broken, or it might be broken, right? Or we could be experiencing a power blackout. So we are not having power, that's it. Here, see, I'm just guessing, I'm speculating, I'm not sure, I don't know for sure. So that's why I say we could, we may, it might. Or it may be too hot for the air conditioner to work properly. Maybe this level of temperature is not appropriate for the air conditioner. And the opposite level of certainty. I can't be imagining that it is too hot here, because it's literally is too hot. It's 40 degrees Celsius. It's very hot. I can't be imagining. So I'm 100% sure I'm not imagining, right? We're talking about the present. Do you see the variety of modal verbs that I can use to speculate, to guess different reasons of the present situations? So you can use the same. If we feel especially extremely certain about something and we think that we're not making guesses, we can use will and won't as modals to express that certainty. For example, this tiny little conditioner won't manage cooling down the whole room, the entire room. I'm using won't here because I'm 100% sure I know how conditioners work. We use should and shouldn't when we are sure about a certain thing, so long as everything else works as expected. For example, the room should cool down soon. So if everything else, like the conditioning and the heating and everything works as expected, the room should cool down soon. The air conditioning shouldn't be broken this soon. It means that if no one broke it on purpose, it shouldn't be broken by this time because we just installed it last month. But if we are sure of a negative event happening based on the circumstances, we use will instead of should. For example, the heat this time of the year will cause more power outages than usual. So I'm sure, I know the circumstances, I know the calculations, I'm sure it will cause more power outages than usual. We use can to speculate based on general evidence. For example, the temperature can be high this time of the year, it's summer. But we don't use can to speculate based on specifics. We say the temperature could be 40 degrees. We don't say the temperature can be 40 degrees because it literally can, but not based on the specifics. You can say it can go higher, can go lower, but we don't give specifics with can. We use could instead. So we've covered the speculations on the present. Let's go to speculations on the past. So if we are guessing what happened in the past, so if we are guessing and speculating about what happened in the past, we use a slightly different formula. We use the modal and the perfect infinitive, which is have plus the past participle of the verb. For example, let's say you can't find your leftover cheeseburger from last night's meal in the refrigerator. For example, I must have left the cheeseburger on the counter. I must have left. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe I do remember something about it. The cat might have eaten my cheeseburger. So the cat might have eaten, but I didn't see it, so I'm not 100% sure. Might have eaten it. I could have forgotten it at the restaurant. I was too busy yesterday talking on the phone. My wife may have taken it to work as her lunch, right? May have taken. That's a probability also. And a certain thing. I can't have finished it in my sleep. I'm not a lunatic. I can't have finished it in my sleep. So something else happened. If we are speculating about the past based on some general expectations, we use should and shouldn't. For example, he should have arrived at the office by now, which means my general expectations, now it's 8 a.m. in the morning, he should have arrived. Or I shouldn't have said that. I was supposed to keep a secret and I shouldn't have said that. And in the past, when speculating on the past, we do not use can, we use could instead. For example, she could have been at the cinema yesterday, which means we never use she can have been at the cinema yesterday. She could have been at the cinema yesterday. There is a probability, there is a possibility that she was there because maybe her scarf is near the cinema and etc. I hope you understand the main idea. So we use modal verbs: must, can, could, should, will, won't, shouldn't, can't. We do not use must not. May, might, maybe, right? We use them. And the infinitive. If we use just bare infinitive, we're speculating on the present. If we use perfect infinitive, have plus past participle, we are speculating on the past. In the present, words must and can't refer to a high level of certainty, and also the word will refers to a high level of certainty. In the past, the word can't, which is actually translated as must not, refers to a high level of certainty. All the rest of it is just mechanics. I'm sure you will understand the main idea of this lesson and you will be able to produce your own sentences. So just imagine a situation and try to think about it, right? For example, imagine that you lost your keys. Could you have left them on the counter? You can't have eaten them. Maybe you should have tied them to your purse. Here are some examples that you can produce yourself, and in order to practice it and to make sure you understand this topic correctly and fully and you embrace the whole meaning of this topic, just make your own sentences. Thank you for watching this video. Enjoy the rest of your week.